Hello and welcome everyone to this NFP live meeting. Today is the most important news event for the entire month. You're very much welcome. And my name is MINDBLOWING. I'm a Forex trader. I'm here to help you out to become a better Forex trader. And today, we're gonna crush it. So, today is June 4th. There you guys are. Oh, huge delay on the chat today. Whoa, what happened there? Oh, Lord. So, what is going on today? Quick. Today is 4th of June, 2021. We're going to be an amazing day. We're looking for NFP numbers. We're going through the expectations. We're going through what to look for. What will the market most likely do? And how can we, in the end, make profits out of it? Well, this web does not contain any investment advice. It's only for education purposes, and whatever has happened before, it's only for educational purposes, not financial advice. Whatever I'm saying here today is only my personal opinion, only. That's what it should be. So you make your own trading decisions, and whatever I say that because that's what I believe in. So, hello Norwegian neighbor, Tjena Robin, as my Swedish neighbor. Very much welcome. You live in the forest. Welcome to the world of opportunities. Today we have a short live today. I have been asked to go on Trader Next Live, so we'll do a quick market update on you. Which, since I wasn't live yesterday, should have. I was exhausted. Sorry. Been a rough couple of days, and then I will go maybe 4 minutes past the 4 minutes past the actual event, and I will go to the snake. So we will have the event here. We will see the number. We will have my reaction to it. I will jump over there, and then you will see me more. So I basically squeeze this live in for you guys, so you guys get the best content here, and then whatever happens after that is kind of irrelevant. So, hello Ahmad. Hello Joel. Hello Danny. You're new here, aren't you? Jafar Gold Cash says hammer down. Yo, we are an American trucker. We're gonna hammer it down. Hallå stugan, ja. Ja, jättebra Magnus. I'll putting a sell stop and buy stop on gold for an FP. That is Lieutenant Gaming saying that. What am I gonna do today? Am I gonna put an entry? Let's go through it and see what we have of opportunities. Currently, the current market conditions is that we have had a rise in the dollar index against my bias, against what I wanted to see, and against, everything. So, what is really happening to me and my trading at the moment? It is a standstill. It's going absolutely freaking nowhere. I wanted us to be kind of here, or even here at this given time. I wanted to be down here. And the market just said, nope. Nope. We're not doing that. So, it is what it is, I guess. Cool. Is gold gonna crash? That is kind of the worst case scenario, because I can give you up to date why I mentioned that as a theory today. The reason why I mentioned it as a theory today in the thumbnail, I should have changed it by the way, I should not have done that, but it is what it is. It's my fault, I guess. The thing is, if we now get a very, 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 very strong NFP number, that is gonna upset a lot of investors into believing that we're gonna taper even sooner, right? So if we get 1 million today, which is absolutely possible, okay? 1 million new jobs, 900,000. The current, we're going to the sentiment of where people think it's gonna go, but if we get an extraordinary good number, that could actually start turning the whole market. What we have seen the past week is a market that is starting to shake, in my opinion. Shake in terms of, are we going to taper? Are we going to change policy? one of the Fed members have already started talking about that. So in my view, if this is a very good NFP, market will start to act upon what they believe the Fed is going to do for the future. Not what the Fed is actually going to do, but what the market believes it's going to do. So today could be a game changer in the policy. The reason why that is, we have a Fed meeting in June, around 16th. I don't believe they're going to do anything then. But in September, in 3 months' time, which the market normally does, it plans ahead for 3 months, then, or more, then they're going to start now, today, June, pricing in what is likely to happen in September. So that is why I'm here, to see, are we going to, or do we have a cool number, everything is good, everything is amazing, okay? Everything is just going to continue, everything is just going to continue. The other thing I want to point out is currently, the dollar index is at the monthly sell price. It should not, in my book, go any higher than 90.50. We are already way out of what I want to see. I wanted it to be below 90, and if we are then going to price in another rate hike. So if we will go back into March 2020, this is where it comes from, okay? This is where things comes from. So by here, around 20th of February, market starts to price in what happens here. This move here is the pricing in, or not the pricing in, is the act of people taking money from America, putting it into euro. They're exiting their position in America because they're seeing that whatever they were given of interest rate difference between American dollar and euro was 2%, it's no longer going to be there. So they retract their money. Counterattack, because it's supposed to go higher. This is supposed to be risk off, going higher, higher, higher. So money goes out of America, goes into euro, and that is what we see. They're already starting ahead of the market. This is when the Fed starts to act. They acted on 3rd. They acted on, I think it was 9th of March. And then they acted sometime, was it 19th? No, 19th of May or something like that as well. So 19th of May is kind of the end of that. So, and then we start to fall again. Okay? Have that in mind. This market is about psychology, about what we're expecting for the future, what is going to be the next economic developments in America. Are we going too fast? Are we going too hard? That is kind of what we are giving an example of today. Hello sir, hello Hassan, I'm very good, and you? New York Fed start to taper 17th of June. Any effects on DXY? If they start to taper, we're going to see it. In the dollar rising, we're going to see that in the well, I'm not showing my chart. Okay, cool. Watermark, cool. In the US 10-year bond market, which is, you know, where they are tapering, where they're actually tapering in, when then we'll see this one going maybe up to, I'm not sure, but 2%, 2.5%, I'm not sure, but it's gonna be a very noticeable change, because as you can see from March here, this is where the Fed starts to, you know, starts to do something here, and then we have kind of gone up from here. So from around 3rd of March, that is when the Fed started to move out. So have that in mind. Maybe not NFP news, maybe not NFP material for you, but that is kind of what we need to have in the back of our mind. That, because the Fed is the big boy, it is controlling the money supply. Currently, they're trying to pour out as much money as possible. If they start to withdraw, market is going to react. End of story. That is set in stone. It's like if you took candy from your little brother, Do you think he's going to be happy and smiling and say, "Oh, you're so lovely, brother, thank you, you took away my candy"? No, he's going to be angry and cry. And go to his mom and say, "You took my candy." That's what the market's going to do too. It's going to cry. It's going to be ugly if they do it now. That's very well. So, index down or gold up. That is kind of what I would hope for, Jafar. That is what I would like to. But if this number of NFP is too high, we probably see the opposite. Gold will probably fall, and dollar index would probably go higher. And then I am kind of gone. I'm not gone. I will then start to look for dollar bullish moves. And if we start tapering, by the way, it's not a day thing. It's not going to be the end of the day. It's not going to crash the market. You're not going to get any opportunities. Of course, it's going to last for the next 2 to 3 or whatever months in total. So, if you lose out today on 100 pips, don't worry. You probably have another 1,000 left to do. It really tries to break a 5-minute range now. Guess it will wait for NFP. Safer if you wait up us. Very great. So, we have 7 likes today. Okay, you didn't like that. Okay, well, I can take that. On the other hand, if you are new to this channel, please come and engage. I'm here to help you becoming a better Forex trader. I'm here trading for the past 7 years alone. I'm here with you, try to make a bit of sense of it. And I also do have a degree in economics, so I kind of understand these things. The whole market is connected, and you have gold on opposite, you have gold on one side, you have 10-year T-note. Where are investors going to go? Depending on the market conditions, they're opposite of each other. Either they're going in gold, either they're going in bonds, and then kind of also maybe both, some of them, but it's kind of counterintuitive to do both. So, that's cool. Music today is kind of giving you... This is interesting. Do you guys hear any music in the background? That would be great if you do, though, but you know. Cool, so, NFP expectations. Where do we go? NFP expectations from the 10 biggest banks. We can go into forexfxstreet.com, institutional research, and I just Googled NFP, and no, it's not there. There you are. So, Capital Economics says that they're expecting 500,000 new jobs being created in May. And unemployment rate changed to 6.1. Another thing we need to look out for, the unemployment rate. NFP is not everything. ADP yesterday was strong, so that can probably have something to do with NFP today. It has. So, very important to look at for that one. Westpac is expecting 80,000. 80,000. Okay. And yeah. So where are we? Let's say is it full employment? Is that what's called? Full employment. USA. There's what is it called? It's the no. There's this page I was doing last time, I can't remember right now, where you can see like the difference between whatever have been. Is it full employment? No, but some kind of. Okay, I will look at this. And then 800,000. So generally speaking, 500, 800, and then we will put that on there, and then we will have greet, welcome to the clan. IG, why can't I read you fast enough? 500,000, cool. Then we have 500,000. Then we have they're expecting 900. Okay, this one I'm more leaning into 900,000. This is a good one. And then unemployment at 5.9. These people are really believing in really strong May. Cool. They're expecting to grow by 575,000 new jobs in May. Cool. So there you got kind of where you think where it's gonna go. So okay, that is kind of where the expectations are. That kind of sets it up for NFP. Okay, And the reason why it sets it up for NFP, because we're going to react on the difference. If it's going to be upon whatever they believe it's going to be, then there's going to be no market direction. If you look at NFP for yesterday, it is pretty good strong. It's pretty good strong, okay? And I need to figure out, is that like the best in the years, or what is it? And I want to just dashboard thing, people. Like, why can't you just give me... Can you just give me something? Read full report. Editor note. Okay, here we are. No, that's NFP. Ah, idiots. Okay, cool. Here we have NFP 650,000 of those that FX Street believes is going to be of those banks. So interesting. Okay. Then that's kind of our set baseline, and then I will go to the chat. I haven't looked at here. So if you keep a small Volvo trades, yeah, cool. Should I use 1 minute expiry time? I'm using fixed time trading. Okay, so if you're into binary, I think that's what you're talking about, really. 1 minute is very, very risky because it can fall and then rise. It can rise and then fall. So the first minute is kind of, both are going to react to the news as to they're going to take profit, and the other one's getting in. So the first minute, it's going to be buyers getting in, sellers getting out, or opposite. So the first minute is very volatile. So if you want to do a volatile trade, congratulations. But if you're part of the AvenFX, the winners, what do you call it, Vikings, we won't do such things. If USD falls due to NFP, will JPY also fall? Okay, let's go through which markets are going to be mostly affected here. Let me go through some here. Cool. So, dollar is going to be mostly affected. Okay, so if you have any position on dollar, that is going to be the number 1. The number 2 is yen pairs, yes, versus, and gold is part of dollars. Yen and then 3 commodities. Commodities pairs are Aussie, Euro, New Zealand, Pound, CAD, because there is a move in dollar. Okay? Money doesn't move, money doesn't disappear, money doesn't come, money moves. It's like energy. It just goes into a different form. So, if we're gonna do dollar weakness, we have to take it from somewhere. So if we take dollar from somewhere, where do we put them? We need to put them into somewhere. We need to make them go in, make them money for us. So, we will take them into Aussie, CAD, Euro, Pound, New Zealand, whatever. Not New Zealand, not Swissy, and not yen. So, if you are on Pound Yen trade, actually very interesting pair to be honest. I just need to talk as fast as I can. This one has not fallen. And I'm shocked that this hasn't fallen yet. But okay, it is what it is. So, can this fall now? I don't know. But does it react to NFP? Yes, it does. And is it great? Not really. What was it last time? Last time it was a 6th, 7th? Yeah, so that is Friday 7th. Not really, no. But it can. It will, and it can move on it. But not as much as dollar. But if you have a weak position in yen, pound yen, you're already close to your take profit zone. It is going to be what it is. You can't really save yourself out of that position, you know? Do you think gold will be bullish if the NFP are disappointing? I think so, yeah. I actually just did. ADP yesterday indicates what direction for NFP. And ADP yesterday indicates a positive or a better NFP because, you know, ADP average day, is it average daily pay or is it average? I have to think twice. Average Where did I lose my brain now? Where did my brain go? Automatic data processing? No. It's just an employment change. So an employment change and NFP is kind of, it's a measure of kind of the same thing. Just that NFP is the biggest and kind of the largest. No, yeah, it's based upon a survey of few, and then they will aggregate it to the bigger pool. That's why it's not always right. But NFP is they ask people, how many people did you employ in May? What did you do? But an employment change is just a measure of change in the employed number of people, generally speaking. So if this is a good one, at 300,000 more than expected, I think that's what sets up my expectation for NFP, which I think it might be higher than 500,000. Are we going into 900? Are we going into 800? I don't know. So I'm more into that area. And I wanted to check out here. Yeah, cool. Here we are. Finally, I found it. So ADP, generally speaking, if you're looking at 900,000, has it ever been that high before? Yeah, okay. It has been way higher than that before. So, and then remember back in 2020, we lost almost 20,000 points or whatever it is. That thing here. We have gone above whatever has happened back in the December, about January, March 2020. And we are slowly going back up again. So, you know, we have got back what we lost. And cool, I guess. So we'll just wait for that. So ADP does indicate positive NFP as far as I remember. Okay, so let's go into euro dollar. I want you to... You guys have to give me a check, okay? Give me a check. I need to know how long time I have left. Should you put your alarm? Can you put your alarm somewhere? Because I need to go 4 minutes past, so I don't miss the other appointment, and I want to be with you here now. So currently, euro dollar, where are we? We are at the buy price for the month. Okay, not where we wanted to be, but that's where we are. We are at the buy price. Is this a good setup? Probably. Yeah, maybe. And has it reversed yet? Is this a reversal pattern on the euro dollar? Yeah, not really. You know. Is it bullish? No, not really, no. And it's almost at the target for the week. So, what do I do now? I just did my pivot points. My pivot points is my targets and where to sell and buy. So, easy come, easy go. This is where you sell. This is where you take your profit. This is where you buy. This is where you buy. This is where you take your profit. This time around, it was the sellers winning. Whatever. So, if I wanted to buy this one, I would probably want a higher high coming into this situation than up like that. That is kind of what I would see. And if we go down to like 5 minutes, probably, or 15 minutes, I guess you guys like that. We don't have any higher high. So this is my high here at 21.30. And I will probably need to do something like this before I can start buying. So what should we do? It's 21.16. And if we break above 21.30, maybe then we can buy it. So it all depends on the reaction. Higher. Does anyone know? Does anyone know the... is it 20... I don't know, 25 pip strategy. I've seen the Instagram a couple of years ago, or many years ago, by the way, by those South African traders, where you took 20 pips above current price and 20 pips below current price, and then you bought above and then sold below. Does that strategy work? Does anyone know that? Because that would be fun to trade out, just for the fun of it. And by the way, stop losses, risk management is the key. The other thing that I mostly want to mention to you is most times when NFP comes out, we have already hit profit. Should be in our direction. Well, it wasn't this week. It should be in our direction. Should be out of it already. Now we are not. That kind of makes me a bit more uneasy because both buyers and sellers are still in the market, ready to fight. So, I normally talk about the market as a normal handover. Here you are, take it, and you will give it back at target, and then you take it back up again. It's like friendly. And sometimes, like this week, we have a market where it's kind of rough. The sellers just took it. Buyers and dollars just took it. Fortunately, like the kid that was robbed for candy. So, 12 minutes left. Cool. We are 48 people right now. We have 19 likes. Cool. We have a couple of new subscribers. Thank you very much. I just want to say one thing. One thing only. I deeply appreciate you for coming here today. I have been trading alone for many years. I've been alone. I've been trading in darkness. I have no friends in trading. Had no friends in trading. Now I have. And this is why 47 people here with me right now. Well, I guess I made it. Thank you very much. Now, I swing trade. I would use NFP to say, okay, is this the buy price for next week? Is this a good place to buy for next week? Is this a bullish market because I want to be a bull on this market? Is this a bullish market? No, not really right now. But if we get a higher high, sellers are going to sell from these prices here. Buyers are going to buy from these prices here. And I don't know who's going to win, by the way. But I will do my job if we get there. Anup, Shrestha, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate you. And I hope we will have many pips to come. By the way, in my YouTube channel, somewhere in this YouTube channel, I talk about what I did back in December 2020, where we took your dollar up 430 pips. Good on you. And we did 100,000, no, not 100,000, 10,000 pips in December last year. Hasn't been that great ever since, but somewhere. In this channel is also support and resistance videos and other videos that you might find complementary to my strategy also. There is out there. So if you want to look at that later, just a bit of self-promotion. That's all. If you have time, probably takes you 10 minutes, nothing else. Because I want you guys to win. I have a simple strategy. I feel like it. People say that to me at least. And what is it? I wait for bullish market when I'm a bull, and I wait for bearish market when I'm a bear. I'm a bull now, so I will only wait for this one, and the rest can just be total history. So I bought here and I bought here last week, and I got stopped out here on this candle here. And since I'm a buyer and it didn't go higher, I have not bought ever since. So I'm just waiting for my turn right again. Can we look at gold? Yes, we will look at gold. Gold will be the one we're looking at today. Okay? Don't worry, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, monsieur and monsieur. No, what's for ladies? Monsieur and madame. Madame? Yeah, maybe. Oui, French. Anyone is French? Anyone can help me with my French? Yeah. So, what is happening to gold at the moment? First of all, this is a sell. Somebody had subscribed to me. I didn't hear it. I didn't see it. Well, where did it go? So, this is a sell price around 18.90. Okay. Is this a buy price though? Not really, no. Because this is a lower low. And I know a lot of people lost money yesterday. Wade, Sadan, very much welcome to the community. Mwah. I love you guys. Madame! we just subscribed. Thank you. That's so. All right. So, what do you want to do with gold? I have mentioned to you somewhere in my previous lives, I want 8th of June to be the low. What day is it on Monday? It is 7th of June. Does that coincide with if we fall today, crash, quote unquote, then reverse, and then on Monday or Tuesday we reverse back up again? Wouldn't be that and the most amazing thing to do? The reason why, because we get an even better discount. You ladies, you love discounts. This is a discount, okay? So if we can get it a bit lower, like, I don't know, 1800 maybe, 1820, something, 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 something. I love that, okay? I love that. I don't know if it's just me or you, but yeah, cool. So we have actually come down to buy price for the month, but these are the two ones. Currently, I will not buy at face value. I probably should have, but I won't because I'm afraid. But this fall now stands out to be a fall. The question becomes, how far do we fall? And don't be the first to move the market. You can't push the gold market, but you can join the gold market when it rises. Only when it rises. So, if we're thinking 2000 for June, we're still not done. We're just 4th of June. We haven't even started yet. Okay? So, I want us to go higher high, higher low. Whoops, whoopsie daisy. I want us to go higher high. I want us to go higher high, higher low situation. Then we will have to go through this level, hopefully. And that's kind of what we have to see. Those are the things, two things to do. What would we do? We will Google-oo. If Hardik is here sometime, he will understand what I do. Can we look at gold that we're doing right now? I think it's time to buy now. That's valid. That's a valid theory. I personally don't want to risk my money here. The other question is, where should you put your stop loss, mate? And I probably minimally go below the previous low. The other thing to that one is, should there be a better support resistance? It's a bit high, you know. Could it be better? Yeah, I think, you know, just go by previous low. If you're getting kicked out, it is what it is. There's no shame in the game. To the game. But have in mind, another thing for buyers is that we have gone from selling to target. Straight on, nothing else. So sellers should be guiding out. But remember, they have this opportunity. So if we do rise, don't hold it for long. And don't lose money if it comes down again. Just get out and let it fall if it does that. But you as a buyer right now are thinking, this is higher. Okay. What about oil? So true. I got butchered yesterday. I do feel, I said that to Trader Nick and went in his live yesterday, and I think I counted 4 people who blow their account. One guy saying he lost $1,000, and I believe that it was not something he could have, something he really could afford. My point is, I do feel sorry. And the reason why I feel sorry is because you guys either did not listen to me, didn't listen to me, because you shouldn't lose more than 1% per trade. So you shouldn't have blown. I didn't blow my account. Why did you? That is kind of my question to you. Why did you do it? I didn't. So what did you do wrong then? Then you have to follow, some YouTubers at least, something, and see what do they say. They didn't blow their accounts yesterday. So what are you doing differently that they are not? Okay? And do you consistently lose money? That's the question. Oil is currently bullish, and there was an OPEC meeting saying the demand was higher than expected. Supply is not as high. So we're actually expecting oil to rise. The other thing is the seasonality for oil is supposed to be, going higher from now on. So can it fall and then go higher? Yes. So the short-term version of it is high at the moment. It can go higher at the moment. But you would love it to come a bit down again. It's a bit stretched. If it takes the elevator down, it is what it is. So if we come up and hit somewhere around 70, 71, I would be very cautious, because then I would rather pick it up at 65 or 67, if we go up to these prices. But currently, we have a double top somewhere. And so, this is what I'm talking about, Price goes higher, comes down to this support, or M3, this is sell price, but it turns into support. If this one breaks, you take it up from the central pivot. If this breaks, you take it up from M2. Have so little risk in your account that you can survive these moves. without blowing it up. All right, good on you. So we have 2 minutes left. Whoa, I'm talking too much. You guys need to save me. Where is it? There is 2 minutes left, people. Let me find a lot of these economic calendars. Which one is the best one? Anyone knows? Economic calendars, which is the best one? Is it investing.com? FX Street, daily FX is probably very slow. Market Watch, we're just gonna do anything. I have bandwidth. Some guy dude came, well, maybe I took it too personal. Maybe I'm pity. Maybe I'm the wrong. Maybe I was in the wrong. But somebody told me I need a better internet connection. That is the most offensive thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Why do I need a better internet connection when I have over half a GB per second? Half a GB per second. Let's go to gold. And go to 15 minutes. Take away all my things. I need to do this fast. Come on, don't let go of me. Cool. New Zealand dollar, whatever, that's what it is today. Euro. Cool. So, and then 15 minutes. It's on. Cool. Then we have to go to economic calendars. Where is it? There it is. Cool. Let's go. Let's go! If you haven't liked already, please give it a like, please give it a follow if you want to do more fundamental trading, swing trading, and get 10,000 pips by the end of the year. That's kind of my goal. That's my goal. So, we're just buffering around. Where is it? Did it come? NFP. Ah! On target. Er det mulig? We are reaching higher, we're going higher, high. It is on target. We are expecting $10 bearishness. At least the reaction. Gold is going back up higher again. First reaction, first pullback. That's kind of your... Okay, it is what it is, I guess, people. If you have sells on EURUSD and gold, you probably, I've already mentioned out the prices you should be looking at to sell it, but other than that, I think whatever has been fearful in the market is gone now. And for the love of God, please don't risk money you can't afford to lose. That's the absolute winner gold, okay? So, don't risk money, comfort to lose, that's all. Boom! That's what happened, people. So, if you wanted to buy this one, congratulations. And yeah, it's going higher now. So, if you have... Remember, spreads are higher at the moment, so whatever you're having profits might be less than normal because spreads are high. That is kind of what we're doing. So NFP right now this year was unexpected, but okay. Somewhere around expectations, not a bit less than expectations. What was the labor was there? Cool. Unemployment rate 5.8. Okay. Okay, employment rate of 5.8. We want to be around 3 point something, so we're getting there. It's slow, but we're getting there. So, for those who bought gold, congratulations. For those who bought EURUSD, congratulations. You guys are in profit, and happy days, happy life, happy wife. Jeez! Awesome! Trey will get more people into the squeeze because of his interview and seems a few minutes ago. Okay. I don't know what that is about, Greg Metler. Sorry. You have to leave. That's all okay. Raku, that's good. Gold buy worked nicely. Yes, it did, Milan. Congratulations, people. I'm so happy for you. As we can see, we're going in green candles. We're coming up to 21.5 on the euro dollar. And I absolutely believe that we could potentially turn higher now. So All good done here. I'm just gonna wait out these moves. I'm gonna go head over to TradingNick's channel at the moment. So peace out. May the pips be with you. Have an amazing Friday. And if you lost now, you shouldn't have lost any money today, because you shouldn't have been in trades that you should only have one today. So if you did lose today, I don't know why you sold down here. There's nothing to sell here. So okay, cool. Boom. When is the next possible entry in euro? 21.30. Somewhere around there. 21.30 and 21.20. So you want to see, look into this, and then that, and then higher. Cool. Bye. Have a good day. See you. Boom.